To make matters worse, you, your brother, and your mother are all illegals. You're not U.S. citizens. Bullshit! I was born in Arizona, and I got papers to prove it. Birth certificate, social security number, all that shit. So does Miguel and my mom. Kay shook her head like she felt sorry for Maria. You have forged papers, Maria, and they're bad forgeries. You were born in El Salvador, and you and your mother and your little brother snuck into the U.S. 12 years ago, right after your father died. Maria, I know more about you than I do about my own sister. Kay didn't have a sister, but she did know everything there was to know about Maria Delgado and her family. It looked for a moment like Maria was going to continue to argue that she was a bona fide citizen, but she gave up. What are you saying? You're going to deport me? That's right. Your mother, too. ICE is going to drag her out of her nice little apartment in National City, stick her on a plane with only the clothes on her back, and ship her back to El Salvador. You're going to be on the plane sitting next to her. Then I'm going to make sure you never get back into this country again. Why are you doing this? All the crime in this fucking country, and you've decided to destroy my family. Why? Because you're sleeping with Tito Olivera. So what? That's not illegal. I don't have anything to do with the things he does. You're right. Fucking Tito isn't illegal. And I know you don't have anything to do with his business. But you see, Maria, my only reason for living is to put Tito Olivera in prison. And I've decided that you're the one who's going to help me do it. You want me to snitch on Tito? Do you know what the Olivera cartel does to snitches? Yeah, I know what they do. So we need to make sure you don't get caught. I'm not gonna get caught because I'm not gonna help you. That would be suicide. Kay stared at her for a moment, then shrugged. Okay, have it your way. Kay rose from the picnic table and made a come here motion with her right hand. Maria turned to see who she was waving at and saw it was the two guys in the Crown Vic. When they got out of the car, Maria could see they were two serious-looking white guys wearing suits and aviator sunglasses. They started walking toward the picnic table. Who are they? Maria asked. ICE. They're taking you and your mother to a detention center tonight, and tomorrow you'll be on your way back home. As for your gorgeous brother, well, there's no point repeating myself. Wait a minute, Maria said. Kay held up a hand and the two men stopped walking. My mother's got a heart condition, Maria said. She could die if you send her back to El Salvador. Not my problem, Maria, but I'm sure they must have some kind of medical system down there. Look, I need some time to think about this. There's nothing to think about. You're either going to help me, or I'm going to deport you and your mother, and I'm going to do it so fast that you're not going to have time to get a lawyer or anybody else to stop me. But I can't help you. I don't know anything about Tito's operation. He doesn't tell me what he's doing. Maria, we can't get recording devices into Tito's house. We've tried half a dozen times, but there's always someone there. I've got warrants to tap his phones, but even as dumb as Tito is, he knows better than to say something incriminating on the phone. What you're going to do is put a few bugs in the house for me. I have them with me. They're tiny. You're going to stick one under Tito's desk, one under that big black coffee table in the living room, and one under the bar by the pool. Tito has the house swept every week for listening devices. I know that, Maria. I also know the kind of equipment he uses, and Tito's equipment won't detect these bugs. Maria was silent, probably trying to think of some other reason why she couldn't do what Kay wanted. Finally, she said, And that's it? I put a couple bugs in the house, and you leave my mother alone, and you let Miguel go? Kay laughed. Come on, Maria. You think all blondes are stupid? If I let Miguel go, you'll tell Tito about the bugs, and Tito will help Miguel get into Mexico. Then Tito will get a hotshot immigration lawyer for you and your mama, and it'll take me years to deport you. So what happens to my brother? Your brother is going to be arraigned for intent to distribute narcotics and for carrying a concealed weapon, and the judge will give him bail. We'll make sure he has enough cash to pay the bondsman. Then we're going to take Miguel into protective custody. It'll look like he skipped to keep from going to jail,